Hello. Today's recipe is dried white mushroom chips. Now I thought I'd start by showing you the finished product. This, what I've got on the counter, will make approximately, probably a little bit more than what I've got here. So this is what it looks like when you're finished. Okay, so these are unseasoned and they actually eat like chips. They're really good. You can crumble them up, put them in all kinds of dishes, rehydrate them for soups. So before I eat all those, you need a couple of pounds of plain white mushrooms, a slicer. I use a strawberry slicer. Any good slicer, an egg slicer, anything will do. A strainer, a colander or strainer to rinse them and keep them in while you're working, and a food dehydrator. Now, you can probably do these in the oven at low heat, but at the price of energy these days, especially if you've got gas, it's way cheaper to actually just get a dehydrator because you're going to be using it a lot. So I've got the mushrooms rinsed here. I got one tray. There's just sits. You can buy different trays. Yeah, I just finished a batch, so I'm just doing another one without cleaning it because it's dried. It's fine. So what you do is you got your tray. I do use the liners for these, so this small, because the pieces will get quite small and fall through. So just grab, I'll start with a reasonably small one, okay? Just pop them out. Basically just fill your trays with pieces like this. If you got a really big one that won't fit in your slicer, just pop the end out. Slice that, break the cap in half, because this is a really good slicer and I don't want to bust it by trying to force too much mushroom in it. Okay, so I'll do all that and be back. Alright, so that's one tray done. I put about this much in. Don't try to force it. This should make about 6 trays, maybe less. I'll spread them out a bit more if I have to at the end to speed up the drying. Alright, so that's the last tray done. They're all gone. The dehydrator I've got set for 135 degrees, the fruit and vegetable setting. This I'm going to plug in for probably 5 or 6 hours. Check on them every hour or so. Rotate the trays. It's not strictly necessary, but it does go a little bit quicker. One thing I forgot to say at the beginning is that you can use these ones, and I will have another one now. You can use these seasoned or unseasoned, right? Now, if you take these and put a little seasoned salt on them before you dry them, you'll basically get chips, though I personally find these good like this, just with a natural flavor. They have practically 0 calories. You can drop some pieces in vinegar and rehydrate them in vinegar and then use them to make salad dressings. You can use them in any number of recipes. One thing I was going to say is if you stop the process halfway through, basically check out them just when they're like nice and dried out, a little rubbery but still mushroomy. If you put these on pizzas, you will get more of a restaurant taste because most home ovens do not go to pizza temperature, which is like 550, 600 degrees. The highest you're going to get it is probably 400, 450, 500 tops, okay, without burning the pizza. So what happens is you're going to get that baked mushroom flavor by going halfway through. Anyway, I gotta move this over to the wall. You should not use an extension cord with these. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.